here.
Okay. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Perucho back with another episode of Percast. We're on episode 7, and then today's guest is Sleepy Chariot. Yo, say what's up.
Can you believe that this man held me off for 7 episodes and put other people? I'm his boy. Like you don't even know, yo. It's absolutely shocking that you kept me until episode 7.
It's not my fault, bro.
It's better than anything. Hey guys, what's up? It's Sleepy Chariot here. So I'm here with this herb. You guys know this one problem, but that's just that's my business. Yeah.
Look, man.
Oh shit, this song is strong as hell.
Oh my god. But yeah, guys, Sleepy Chairs, I would say, yeah, at this point, even though I didn't meet you in high school, you're like one of my closest friends, to be honest with you. I'm not upfront about that.
That is true. You were an enigma to me, like during
yeah.
during I didn't even know who you were.
We didn't even know we existed.
It's like you'll go back like the Scarlet Witch and just look at me and be like, "Oh, who are you?" And I'm like, "I don't even know who you are."
No, wait, they didn't like Scarlet say like she was mad or something, and then Dennis was like, "I don't know who you are."
I literally nuked that line. Hold on, she was like, "Oh, you took everything from me." I was like, "I don't even know who you are."
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that line. Cause guys, even though we went to the same high school, we never crossed our paths, not even once. Even after the moment I saw this guy's face, I'm like, I've never seen this dude in my life in high school.
Yo, literally once. Never. Yo. Like I this guy was not even like in the pathway of the hallways that I would walk. Like he was just an absolute ghost.
Wait, weren't you like stuck by in the annex or in the freaking main building then?
No, I always like swam between the two. Like I was always going between the main building and the annex, just constantly just going left and right, and you're just swimming around in there. Literally, there was like a clusterfuck of students every time there, so you didn't even see anybody.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, the bridge, especially when you're trying to go to class. Dude, F that bridge, bro.
It was like a traffic on the GW, bro. Like you just saw it, you were like, all right, here we go. Yeah, let me wait a minute here.
And then
outside,
and then your teacher's like, yo, why are you late to class? You're like, are you serious, bro? Come on, you know the situation.
Traffic, bro. You turn around, you're pointing towards the hallway. Yeah, I hit traffic on I-50. You're like,
I hit traffic on Route 3. Yeah,
bro. Okay, I got stuck on the GW. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was fucking terrible. Yeah, this guy has this clown here is a better word for him. Clown. I think that would be.
I would say so. Yeah, since I'm pretty dumb on my end for the most part.
Or a straight bum. That's.
My god. So wait, did you want to add anything else to like how? Well, we didn't even start off with how we met. To be honest, we were just talking about like how we didn't even see each other in Memorial.
Yeah, that's true.
How did we meet, bro? Yeah.
That's a very good question. I'm not quite sure myself. Maybe this Margarita.
Oh, I hate this guy.
But that is a good question. I think I just joined a Discord server and all of a sudden, yo, what's good, bro? Like we were like doing handshakes and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I think you joined our Discord server and then I remember I was still in college, and then I don't know. I'm like, yo, who is this guy? What the hell? And then Manny was telling like, oh, it's Carlos, and then that's how we all met you. And then I think you started talking to Manny, Kevin, and Andy at first. Yeah. And then I think at some point I joined in. And I'm like, yo, I don't even know.
Yeah, and then you two were the strangers. I mean, but that was also the era in which you were like non-existent in this fucking Discord. like you would show up, what's up, and then straight into like mist. Yeah.
But yeah, we met on technically, would you say we met on Discord technically?
Yeah, I would probably say that. And then we started hanging out IRL. And then it just all went down from here. And then the legacy of the herbs began.
I'm pretty sure we hanged out with the boys, right? And then that's how we all knew each other in person?
Yeah, probably. I think we went to somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, because
I think it was a Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm not 100% sure, but that's an assumption.
No. I'm pretty sure we met. We did something all of us together, but I feel like we all seen each other's faces and we hanged out like maybe West New York or something.
Yeah, that is a quote.
Because I highly doubt we're like, yo, I don't know how you look like, bro, but you want to hang out?
No, it was definitely Manny that.
Yeah.
And they got like that ball rolling and everything. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, bro.
So that was interesting.
I'm gonna start off with this new topic, and let me just ask you, how are you doing throughout this pandemic, bro?
Have I been doing? I've been getting absolutely bodied. Essential worker life. Here we go. 2020, baby. Let's get it. But dude, it's been I just fucking getting wrecked.
You want to explain how your job is?
My job, I do. Well, I'm HVAC technician. Currently a helper, striving to be a mechanic. Mm-hmm. So, labor-wise, it's you're in hot ass addicts. Number one. Number two, you get cut. That's another one. Number three, you get burned. I have a burn right here. Number four, you get paid. So, so in my personal opinion, it's not too bad.
Like you freaking suffer through all that, but you're like, I still get this bread though.
Yeah, I get that nice paycheck at the end of the week because especially with essential worker stuff. Hell yeah.
Oh, it's weekly.
I'm not. Huh? No. Well, bi-weekly, but might as well be weekly because they get pay me enough for the weeks.
Okay, I see.
So yeah, like that, like the pay is pretty good, good. No, I wouldn't say it's too shabby. Definitely wrecks you physically, but you'll be all right.
Yeah, especially in this temperature. Holy hell, bro! Like I think tomorrow's supposed to be like 90 something.
Please don't say that.
I'm serious. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 94, I think.
All right. As long as on Monday, and the whole now you got me gonna go. I have to go look at the weather now, dude. Thank you.
Yeah. So you don't burn in those attics?
Yeah, so I can prepare mentally to what's gonna happen to me.
Yo, guys, this guy freaking goes into like small spaces just to fix stuff.
Imagine the smallest space possible, and then shrink it a little extra, and then boom! Oh my God, it's gonna be 97. God, why have you left me? Okay.
Yeah, well, even though it's 97 outside, I'm pretty sure like in the space you gotta go to is like freaking what, almost like above 100, I want to say. Since all that hot air is like compressed in there.
Oh yeah, it's easily 120. So.
Jesus. So well, look, man,
it's pretty rough.
I see. At least you're still making that bread, bro. I wish.
That is true.
I make somewhat of an income, but you know, it's not enough. I need to get a job.
You don't make bread. You make chips.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
You make chips, yo. You don't make bread. You make chips.
I make chips like freaking like Lay's, yo.
Yeah,
you think it's a lot, but yo, it's just like a small quantity, like, bro.
I'm looking for them baguettes, bro. That's what I'm going for.
Oh my God. And we're back because this dude had to do something real quick, right, sir?
Oh yeah. Don't worry about the panning. Yeah, that's just part of the procedure, you know.
That's just part of the procedure.
It just happens, you know. Sometimes you gotta be ready for life, and sometimes you gotta sprint and down like an entire 5 flights of stairs. It's okay, you know.
5 flights down, 5 flights up.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, man.
Oh God, that was horrible. Maybe some margarita will help me.
Again, oh my God, bro.
Oh, it's delicious.
I hate
okay,
this,
but
really.
Oh, but yeah,
You good?
We must continue. Yeah, we must continue. Here we go.
Nice. All right. So the next one we have on topic is the Marine Corp. Would you mind telling us like how? I always wonder like, is the trailing? Jesus Christ, English. Is the training really hell when you're there?
Dude, hell was a vacation, bro. Like it was so nice.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Fucking boot camp was absolutely like the worst experience of my life. Easily one of the worst experiences in my life because from like 4 o'clock in the morning to like 8 o'clock at night, you were just under somebody's foot the entire time. It was absolutely horrible. Yeah, you had to wear long sleeve shirts, and then just like the 100-degree weather. It was like hot and muggy down in Paris Island. It was absolutely terrible. It was dusty everywhere. It was sand because it was basically on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine all the uncomforts in the world trapped into one beautiful, peaceful bundle. It was an experience. Is all I can really say. But besides that, like it was just pretty bad.
Damn, it lasts like 3 months, right? I think, or 2.
Mm-hmm. And if you mess up on something, it might last 4 or 5, but that's on you.
Whoa, are you serious?
Basically, if you mess up with like a required criteria, which sometimes they get you ready for, not all the time, but if you mess up on a certain criteria, they'll be like, oh, hey, you're on the 2nd month in, but guess what, buddy? We gotta send you back to day one. Here we go.
Oh, are you serious?
Hit that rewind button. Here we go, yo. I hope you're ready.
Yo, are you freaking serious? Or are you joking with me?
I'm dead serious.
Yo, I did not know that, bro.
So if anybody's watching this and they're going to the Marine Corps, you better get on fucking point. Like, because if not, you're gonna regret every second of your life over there. I guarantee it. Guarantee.
It's better to get in shape now than before getting wrecked
Getting in
over
shape
there.
physically and mentally would be the best option, because if you're not in shape mentally, it'll just be as exhausting, tiring as you not being in shape physically. So I would both mentally and physically prepare for that endeavor, because that is not an easy one.
Yeah, because I remember one of my friends, I think he went to the Marines or Army, and he went to boot camp like in the second semester of college, my senior year. And then he finally got back to me. He's like, yo, what's up, bro? I'm like, oh, dude, what's up? And he's like, I just came back from boot camp. I'm like, dude, oh, holy hell, how was it? And he's like, yo, it sucked, bro. I'm like, I can imagine, man. I hear stories from it. And I'm like, yo, is it terrible? That terrible? He's like, yeah, bro. We'll never do it
really
again,
is.
he said.
No, I would rather not either. Although I've considered it sometimes, but no, I would never do that again.
Dude, because most of the time, I think he was telling me, like, they yell at you constantly. Well, not constantly, but, like, when you're in training stuff, right?
For us, it was pretty much constantly. It's just part of the deal. That's like one of the requirements. Yeah, you know that you're going to get yelled at constantly. From the second you get there till the second you leave, you're going to yell at. I promise you and guarantee it.
Damn, dude. Like, no breaks whatsoever?
Nah, dude. Their voices, the drum instructors' voices, like, they scream so much that sometimes they lose their voice, and they're screaming, and it's the funniest thing ever, because it just sounds like they're like in front of you, in your face. That's all you can really say.
Yo, what if somebody jokes at me like, yo, I can't hear you, bro? What'd you say?
Oh, that's how you die. His voice out, his throat might not be in perfect condition, but by the end of that little endeavor there, yours is gonna be in worse. Guarantee I'll throw punch your neck into your
oh my god,
into your spine. I promise you.
Do you remember some of the training you had to do in boot camp?
No, it was just a lot of drill, like marching and stuff like that, and then rifle qualifications, like all the standard stuff, like military bearing, and just a lot of physical training, and then like swim qualifications and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty straightforward, but it's straightforward, but it's complicated, like, at the same time, which is counterintuitive, but it works.
So I wonder, so what if, like, obviously when you go to boot camp, you're with people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, for example, you and I both go in our group, and I'm like struggling behind, and then the sergeant's like just yelling like, hurry the hell up, and then I'm like, yo, I can't. Like, well, I only get the punishment, the whole group get the punishment.
So sometimes you can mess up your buddies with you. Like you have an area of effect, like if you get picked on, all the recruits around you within like a 5 recruit range are gonna get bodied too. So don't mess up your buddies. You better put pedal to the metal every second of every day there.
Has anybody gotten like mad? Like, let's say, like I said, let's say I effed it up, right? And you'll be like, yo, I hate you, bro. Don't talk to me. Has anybody like gotten that pissed?
Dude, I saw a 17-year-old straight up falcon punch another dude standing in line right in front of me.
God damn!
So picture this. You're looking straight in front of you. This smug looking dude standing right in front of you. And then from the right hand side of your view, you just see a 17-year-old just come in falcon punch, like punch him right across his face. And then the punch makes full contact, and he keeps going. Just how much momentum he had.
Jesus Christ! That's so exactly even though he did the impact, he still like flew through it.
Yeah, he kept going, yo. He was chugging, dude. All 150 pounds of him kept moving, dude. There was nothing stopping that boy. And then he turns around and starts fighting. He started fading in the middle of the thing. Everybody was trying to break them up. The drill instructor was looking at us with like, he just didn't care. He was like, lol.
Lol.
Yeah.
Wait, they don't care if you fight?
Nah.
They're like, let them fight him off.
Yeah, they fight, and they just stand there, arms crossed, looking at who wins. Yeah,
they're like, look at these guys.
All the other recruits are like, yo, chill.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody in the boot camp were like, yo, come down, bro, we're boys here, come on.
Yeah, yo, chill, yo, not man, fuck this guy. And then it goes all downhill. They were fading for like at least a minute, and then once everybody like calmed down, the drill instructor was like, are we done? That's it. That's it.
Oh my god.
That's how that whole exchange ended. And he said it with that exact same tone of voice too. He sounded like a demon being like, "You're done."
Dude, holy hell! Wait, when did he punch the hell out of him?
We were just in line, and I believe that we were just doing like a check-in something, and then he just flew in. He was like, "Look, this guy, I'm getting him right now, dude."
Holy hell, dude!
Yeah,
Jesus.
Never forget how I saw his smug face just snap to the right. It was incredible.
I bet you turned around, you're like, yo, what's going with him? Yo, what's going on?
I just stood there and was like, bruh. That's all I could really think. That's all that was going through my head. It was like, bruh, this is dead ass happening right now. Like, but that was wild. That was quite incredible.
Is there like a certain limit of how many people are in boot camp, or?
No, I mean, I think our platoon was the biggest one, like at around like 85 dudes.
Holy hell, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Jesus.
And it sucks because I've seen. I saw all of them in the shower. It was horrible. that's another thing you better get ready for. I hope you just see nothing but dongs, bro. Because I promise you, that's all you're gonna be seeing for the next 3 months. It was absolutely horrible.
Oh my god!
I'll never forget. There was one time where I was in boot camp. And this white dude with glasses, he was taking a piss. Dude, he sounded like he had a pressure washer down there, dude. All you heard on the metal was...
Jesus Christ!
And then I see another one of the recruits. He looks at the other one, he points at the dude, and then he grabs his canteen, and then he signals like he's like pissing from the canteen, dude. Like he's just unleashing all that water, dude. I was crying, dude. I was holding back laughter so hard at that point. Bro, but I was stunned. Yeah, there's a lot of things that just have you shook over there. I promise you that was one of them.
Yo, annoying me. I know, I'm pretty sure you have to keep a serious face all the time, right? You can't wheeze.
For the most part, yeah. You have to like hold back those laughters as best as you can. I promise you, some of those times I couldn't hold back, dude. I was like biting my bottom lip until like my mouth
like the picture of the Goofy Goober where Patrick's like biting his lips, yo, he's like sweating.
Yeah, dude, that was me, dude. Like there was full on sweat just trying to hold back that laughter because some really clown stuff happened there, dude. Yo, it was
that reminds me of yeah, because I don't know if you guys experienced that at all, but I remember me and Charles were in class, and then this dude showed me something funny. And he said what made it worse, he commented on it, and it just made it worse for me. And I'm sweating, yo. My body's like overheating. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to hold laughter because the teacher's literally right in front of me. And I'm surprised. He's like, why are you holding back? Why are you laughing? I'm like, oh my God, yo, please don't do this to me. Yo, and Charles was wheezing too. He was trying to hold back his laughter. Yo, but yeah, knowing me, if I were to go to the Marine Corps, which I highly doubt, I would be laughing. Oh my God, dude.
Just absolutely crying. Dude, there was a lot of clown stuff that happened there.
Do you want to share some of the stories you got?
I mean, I think I'll wrap this up with this last one because this is probably nothing tops this one to this day. Like there's nothing will top this one story that happened. So, dead of night, we were all asleep. It's the dead of night, we were all asleep, and then I'm in the recruit separation platoon because I got injured and I was getting sent home. So a lot more clown stuff happened there. But this is probably the clownish thing that happened there. So dead of night, I'm there laying in my bunk, and I'm looking dead forward. And then I see the bed in front of me start shuffling a little bit, and then out of the bed crawls like this really skinny dude with like his shirt tied around like in a turban ninja style thing around his head.
What?
Yeah, dude. Like it was extremely weird. I was like, oh, here we go. So I see him. He goes up to like there's like little like lockers in front of like the bunks, basically like a wooden chest. He quietly opens it up. He grabs a sandal, like those rubber sandals that you use like for like pools and stuff like that, and then he puts a little bit of baby powder on it. And then I see him like full on like crouch, like spec ops, like crouch walk towards the bed of another dude. And then I'll never forget this vision as long as I live from my head. I see this man go wind up with the sandal in his head like a baseball pitcher level swing. He goes in and claps that man in his face. One of the other recruits that was like sleeping there. he hit him with that rubber sandal so hard it echoed in the whole hall. Like, all you heard was and then just an explosion of powder, and I was there like like I was trying not to absolutely cry of laughter.
Yo, did it really echo throughout the hallway?
It did. It really did. All you heard was crack, and then and this is the most shocking part. He goes in full baseball swing, probably leaves a smoke trail on his cheek. But he literally hit him so hard that his whole head turned, but the man was still asleep. Yo, he's a legend. Yo. That man was still asleep somehow, some way. He took that whole shock into his cheek, probably left like a little like imprint of the sandal, and then he just kept sleeping. I think he literally went like and then over a little bit, and that's it.
What?
I think that's all the reaction he got from it, and then he stuck back into his bed, and that was the end of it.
Yo, did nobody else cry of laughter besides you?
No. I think I was the only one that noticed that work of art. And then the next morning, that same recruit that got slapped, he's like, my cheek hurts a little bit. I don't know what's happening. I think my tooth hurts or something. Probably because he got a sandal run across his face. Now, like Mach 2, it was absolutely horrible.
Yo, I'm surprised that like freaking the general or something, or recruit, didn't like come by and be like, yo, what the hell was that?
No. It was just it is what it is. Yeah, that's it. That's all that man thought in his sleep. Like that's all his body was like, yeah, nothing's gonna hurt you here, man. Just roll over.
Oh my god, that sounds
that was probably the craziest story. The funniest story that I had at boot camp. That was pretty hilarious.
Yo, I'm glad you were awake to see that happen.
That's like the stars aligning, the planets aligned, the stars aligned. I was in the perfect zone at the perfect time. It was a work of art, and I'll never forget it for as long as I live.
Wait, were like you're going to bed, or like you just woke up in the middle of the night?
No, I was just laying there, and like I was a little bored, so I was just, and then I just casually looked up, and I saw all that unfold, and boy, dude, I did not regret it. Best thing to ever happen to me.
Oh, yo, how pissed we have been that was you, yo. You're like, well, why is my mouth hurt? Yo, why is this baby powder on my face?
No, I would have been mad, you know, because I would have not have slept through that through a like Thor's hammer striking me in the face like that. I promise. Because that sandal wasn't a sandal, that was Thor's hammer running across his face. I promise.
That's how far the freaking arm was.
It's not even that far. That thing carries so much momentum and power. I might have literally I saw thunder come out of that thing, dude.
Oh my god, Jesus!
Thunder and lightning just like emanated from that sandal when it ran across his face. It was the best thing ever.
Oh,
easily the best thing I've ever seen.
Jesus Christ, man.
Easily
I mean, at least there's like funny stories to tell while going to the Marine Corps. Not like, I mean, yeah, you have to be serious all the time, but like I'm pretty sure there's like you have your he-hoes moments there, right?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of clown moments there.
And
a lot of clown moments.
I'm guessing it's only when you guys are around, and not like any of the recruiters and such.
Even when instructors are there, there's still some super funny stuff that happens. Like I guess like one more story for this one is like literally one of the experiences that had happened there was the recruit was getting like destroyed like after hours, and he was running. He was like, "Yo, count the logs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1." And he was like running up and down the bays like counting. And I think like an officer walks in, and then he's like, "Recruit, report your station." And then he's running, and then he's like breathing, like trying to like catch his breath while giving the orders. And he's like, "Recruit, why are you breathing that hard?" And then he's like, "Sir, this recruit was performing cardiovascular activities." And then my drill instructor literally took his cap off and hit his face because he was absolutely crying of laughter after that.
God damn.
Yeah. Another thing that had me dead was another recruit was getting, wait, one more. Yeah. Another recruit was getting yelled at. He was like, "I don't care, recruit cuts." Or whatever his name is. I forgot his name. He's like, "I don't care. I don't want ponies. I want Mustangs." And I was like, I don't know why hearing ponies in boot camp just made me cry of laughter. I literally put my pillow in front of my face just to like hold it back. Cause I just imagine this like it's like country dude getting called a pony. Yeah. He just didn't fit. Like all I pictured was like a pony from My Little Pony just standing in front of my drill instructor. It was just so mismatched that it was hilarious.
Oh wait, yo, I wonder, has anybody like made the drill instructor like smile or freaking wheeze at all, or not? He was just
Like
dead serious all the time.
It was a few times. It was a few times that the drill instructor got like a little
Like chuckle.
Well, not chuckle. Like they definitely wouldn't laugh, but they would be like they would sniff a lot. Like if you almost made them laugh, they're like they're smoking a line. Like
oh my god, yeah.
It's hard they would sniff to like just hold back that laughter. But
damn, bro, you serious? You can even tell?
Yeah, like you just tell that you got them a little bit, and they were like.
Damn, what's wrong with a drill instructor just letting a little laughter out, yo? Damn.
Nah, they're an ideal of what the Marine Corps is supposed to be, so they can't do that.
I mean, I guess that is true. That is true. That's true. Those stories, I'm pretty sure, will live on with you forever. Yeah.
Probably for as long as I live. Yeah. I'll be telling my kids, yo, I saw some dude get run by a sandal, and he's still asleep. Yo, it's incredible.
You get mad like if they're like getting bad grades or something. Like, you want me to run you across your face?
Yeah, I would just do it just to relive that moment, but as the hunter at that point.
Like you'll do it to like the bear. You're like, you want me to do that to you?
Oh yeah, I would just like run a sandal, just.
Yo, oh my god, I would have been crying of laughing myself.
I mean, I nearly died that night, like of laughter. I was like holding all that in was really rough. I was like, it was quite intense, dude.
Oh my god, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was an experience.
Oh
a
man,
really funny experience. But
yeah, gosh. But then even though before you got to like the Marine Corps, you're like into like weaponry and such like that, right? And then would you say that's what kind of got you into like airsoft and such?
Yeah, sort of, kind of. Like, I mean, I was into airsoft way before that. Also, to anybody who doesn't know what airsoft is a military simulation sport where you get hyper-realistic rifles. Right behind me. You'll hear the little sound effect of it. So that's one like that. This is a Crytek SPR. The one in my hands right now with an ACOG on the top. But it's just it looks like a real rifle, but all it shoots is like little 6mm plastic pellets.
That hurt like hell.
Well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Well, no, wait, hold up. It depends on the gun. If you have a gun that like beams through across the field, it's gonna, trust me, guys, it's gonna hurt if it hits you. Especially up close, yeah.
Bloody well. If you're gonna get a nice bloody well, and that thing is gonna sting. You know, that I promise.
Oh my god! But what were you saying, bro? Before I interrupt
you. But yeah, like I fucking loved airsoft. That's probably what inspired me to go into the Marine Corps, not the other way around. But dude, it was just like I've been playing for like, yikes, like 6 to 8 years of airsoft. Like I would play at this whole field called Godfather Airsoft, and I would go there with like super like cheap stuff. I'll never forget the first game I played. I had a little Tavor rifle, like little airsoft gun. Like I think it was like $180 or something like that. A little cheapy 3P $180 rifle. But like once I went out to the field with that, and it was like, like the field that had just like began doing their like summertime thing outside, like on the outdoor field. So I was there. And we played a couple games, and then I was like, yo, this is so much fun. I'll never forget when this big, and then I started running into this big Russian dude that was in the field, and that Russian dude had like a fully kitted out $1,000 plus monstrosity of a car that can just body anybody within like a 2-mile range. It was absolutely horrible.
Jesus.
So I'll never forget. Like I laid down at the doorway. I had the full drop on this man. I'm talking like he didn't even see me coming. I was laying on the bottom of the doorway. I see him peek the right hand side, and then I start shooting, and I start missing. I'm like, bruh.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like they just curve. I literally remember the direction in which they curved. Like they curved up and to the right. And I was like, come on, man. And then he turned around and he's like, I'm gonna kill you. And I was like, oh no. And then and then boom, I'm dead. All I heard was because those guns shoot like horrifically fast. They sound like miniguns, even though they're just like a regular MP5 looking rifle. Absolutely terrible.
Are they air tanked?
No, that one wasn't air tank. That was just a, like straight up battery powered monstrosity. Because
Oh,
back in the
okay.
day, there was no like really like air tank systems. They were just like super improved like electrical systems. Now everybody's using like Pulsar and Wolverine
Mm-hmm.
engines, and it's just I don't know. I'm not a fan, but I also have like a build that requires an air tank on the line, but it's a custom build, so it's different.
Yo, guys. Even though there's two type of guns, if I'm correct, right? There's freaking electricity or with a battery, and then there's air blowback, right?
There's spring powered. There's AEGs, automatic electric gun, and the gas blowback guns, or guns that use like a little gas like well inside the magazine to move the bolt back and then cycle the action and all that other good stuff
To get
like
more
that.
into the simulation, which is
Yeah,
freaking great,
yeah,
dude.
but then like, all right, the simulation's good, but then you run out of ammo because like gas blowback guns only have a certain amount of like BBs that
Yeah.
they can carry. Like I think you can carry like a more realistic to like 30 to 60.
Mm-hmm.
While in the AEGs, I could slap on like a 600 round magazine, call it a day, and go absolutely ham in there. And be like, all right, here we go, yo.
Oh my god.
And then
But
like if you get into like the support gunner role, like I have an M240 Bravo from A&K that I need to go pick up next weekend. God damn it.
oh my god.
but yeah, you have like guns like those, and it's like 5,000 rounds in the magazine. And if you get that thing cooking like super fast, you can just rip that little gun to like no avail.
Oh my
So
god.
yeah, that's like crazy speed you can get out of those things. If you get it like crazy speed and like a super high capacity, you're good for the game.
Yeah, if you want to get like a little sim of how it feels to like shoot, I guess the gun, would you say so? This would be the type of
Mm,
sport to play.
yeah, it gives you a good like simulation on what you're gonna do, because there's also like there's a video that exists on YouTube where it's like T-Rex arms, and there's like how good this airsoft translates to like real life firearm shooting.
Hmm.
He gets like this Japanese dude who's like really good at like using airsoft guns, and his skills translated to the rifle almost immediately. Except the only thing that he was not used to was like the recoil control, but that's
Yeah,
it.
which makes sense.
But from that point in, like he was just absolutely specialized in every single little function of the gun. So if you have like a niche for that, I would definitely try that. Even then, if you don't like shooting firearm like real firearms, you can just go and do airsoft. It's basically paintball but better. All
Oh,
right.
definitely.
You can dress up nice, have like all the cool clothing because you're not gonna get it dirty with paint and all that other garbage.
Hmm.
So yeah, that airsoft is my absolute shit. I love it. It's the best thing ever.
It's a really fun sport. I think I would say it's one. Well, it's my top sport. I guess I would play with friends because it's. if you think about it, it's kind of like depending what field you go to, you'll have like a blast. Cause I remember, I remember we went to the close quarters field.
Oh yeah, the indoor field, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, guys, there's a funny story in the indoor field. Well, there's two. Freaking, I remember I went there without a helmet, and this dude was telling me, "Yo, you should get a helmet because you might get bopped in the head, and if you get bopped in the head, you're gonna bleed and you're gonna complain."
You're not gonna like it, I promise.
Yeah, that's what this dude was telling me, and I'm like, "I'll buy it next game," and then, because I think we're running out of time, right, to get in there.
Yeah. Like the game was about to start and we were in a hurry, and it was like let's just run this one game real quick and then we'll buy the helmet afterwards.
Yeah, we're like, "F it, yo, we'll just go this one game, and then I'll buy it the next game." And we're like, all right, but cool. Yeah, it was just me and him. We got in there. I think we won. I think all the games that we won except for one.
I think we only did lose one game.
Yeah,
We pretty much savaged the enemy team. It was pretty fun.
yeah. Especially guys, since it's indoor, it's kind of like Call of Duty, if you would say so, because you just run in there. You don't even care where you're at. You just go in there, shoot. Go in there, shoot. Whoever shoots first, yo, you're out.
Yeah, basically just picture shipment indoors. That's it. That's exactly what it is. It's shipment on Call of Duty indoors, super close quarters. You're running into people autistically, and you're just like and that's it. That's the entire premise of that indoor game style.
Freaking fun, to be honest with you. But yeah, then after that game, all right, like I said, we're gonna get the helmet. I got my helmet. We got to the second game, and then I think it was like during 5 or 10 minutes during the game, I
hmm
peeked my head for a bit, and I get bopped in my head. I'm like, oh my god, dude,
And at
that
that
was
moment, you realize that a helmet. Really important.
Yes, yes, indeed. If I wasn't wearing the helmet, oh my God, I would have complained till no tomorrow. And my dad would have probably been pissed too, knowing him. He's like, you did this to yourself. You
Yeah.
want to play the sports? It's all on you.
Oh yeah.
But I'm
You wanted
glad
to
I
get a
got that
headshot.
helmet.
That's your call.
Okay, so, all right, one thing to know, guys, when you go play, if you ever go play Airsoft, there's distance, right, Carlos?
There's like a distance rule. Yeah.
Yeah, there's, depending, like we were saying before, BBs can hurt depending how far the BB can fly from that weapon. So,
Mhm.
since it's indoors, I had a shotgun that Carlos let me borrow, and freaking, what was the minimum? It was like 100 feet or something like that.
No, nowhere near 100 feet in indoor. It was like I think it was like a 5 foot to 10 foot engagement distance, where it's like
Oh, okay.
under 5 or 10 feet, you had to be. I'm pretty sure it was under 5 feet. You had to say like bang bang
Yeah, yeah.
or a safety kill.
Yeah, so I'm guessing I'm over exaggerating because I already
Hmm.
forgot already. But freaking yeah. So tell me not that I freaking go inside a building, so I see this one person behind his back, and I'm like, oh, I got the jump on him. Mind you, you're supposed to say bang bang or what was the other one? Safety kill.
Safety kill. Yeah.
Yeah, safety kill mostly. I, just the rapid instinct of me was just to shoot. Mind you, this person was like I think 3 feet away from me or five. And this dude's shotgun is a tri-shot. So 3 BB pellets went into this person's back. And the moment I shot, I just ran. Wasn't hesitating, nothing. I just ran. I'm like, all right, I got the kill. And all I heard was a loud yell. I'm like, oh my God. I just realized it back. When we were going back to home, like, I just realized I was supposed to say bang, bang, not shoot that person in the back that
Dude,
close.
this guy literally left the Predator's like targeting symbol on his back. I promise you that when you were home, like shot by the Predator, dude.
Yo, I highly doubt that person, but if you are, yo, my bad, FB. I'm so sorry. It was never my intentions to leave a mark on your back. But karma got me. I know that because their most recent game no, not the most recent game, but like the one before that's
Mhm.
most recently, me and this dude, we went to an airsoft. I had like 3 marks on me, like 2 on my belly and 1 near my chest area. I'm like, holy hell, dude. What
You
was I
got
getting
pain, and
shot
that's what you
with?
got. You just got paint. And...
Yeah, I remember like the BBs hurt, but when during those games, I'm like, dude, these didn't hurt that much. What the hell's going on? And then we got into the car because it was the end of a game and we take breaks, which I'm glad we take breaks. So we got in the car. I took off my tank top and all I see is marks. I'm like, dude, holy hell. And then, this dude and our other friends were like, dude, you just got wrecked. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm seeing this now.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, oh my, the freaking wild, man. But it's still fun though. I'll say it. Even though I got hurt, I love it. It's just like any other sport, right? If you play soccer, football, at some point you're gonna get hurt, right?
Yeah, like with any sport, you're really just gonna get like damage at one point, but it's okay. It's it's part of life. The human body's a resilient thing.
It's
Yeah,
part of the game.
yeah, it's part of the game, and I go in fully expecting it and fully loving it.
Yo, one thing, guys, that's funny is, so me and my other friends, we go in with our hoodies, with our freaking
Oh my
sweatpants. Well, this
gosh.
dude right here goes in all tactical. Yo, he's like, yo, I hate you guys, yo.
I'm fully geared up. I'm like, yo, guys, just invest a little bit, like a little bit of clothing, a couple plate carriers, like all these little like accessories. Trust me, you're not gonna regret it. And they still show up with like pants and hoodies and like games. I'm like, all right, here we go. I guess we're going like Congo militia. I don't know. Like
Yo,
instead of like a tactical team, we're just like the Congo militia. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go again.
yo, we're like the Call of Duty operators, some of them, yo.
No, dude, no, I don't like that, man. I don't want to. I don't want to look like a ragtag like the A team or something. I want to like as tactical as we can be because it helps. Like the camo, like in that game, like if your camouflage is nice, you're gonna be good. But if you're running around with like a pink rifle and like like a red hoodie with like gray sweats, yeah, you're probably gonna stick out like a thumb. So
Yo, guys, my first rifle was a pink gun, and this dude hated
uh,
it, yo.
to this day, I hate it, yo.
I got compliments about it, though.
I know, yeah, but you also got told that like by a little like a 6-year-old, yo, did Wanda give you that gun? I was like,
Yo, yeah,
no.
they want to give you that gun or poof you that gun. I'm like, yeah, yo.
Yeah, I don't remember what was going on there, but
Oh man, it's something out of the usual, you see.
All right. Yeah, Airsoft is a lot about like uniqueness. So if you're like unique, then it helps a lot. So there's always a little way to like make like your loadout unique, your rifle unique, or like anything unique, like your mask, helmet, and stuff like that. So always go for like a little uniqueness on your side, but never make it detriment, like how you can move and play the game. So
Airsoft is just so much fun, man. Ever since you like introduced that to my life, it's always fun going with the boys to play.
oh yeah, it's super fun. Like I've always waited for it, and it's been quite some time since we've gone, and I'm trying to go again because I just got a brand new spanking rifle. So
Well, because of this
oh,
whole thing, bro, that's why we're not going.
I mean that's true, but oh, dude, so
Better to be safe, bro, and then freaking when it's all back together, we could just play whatever the hell we could be herbs, yo.
jeez.
Yo, but I get a little salty because sometimes you have stories with our lads that I wasn't there to play. I'm like, damn, yeah, I wish I was there. Do you remember
Uh,
some of them?
like some of the stories with like the other guys and because
Yeah.
yeah, you were always on a different section because you were like I'm like super rogue for whatever reason. But story wise, it was this one dude that because we were holding an objective on in the map. I think it's like the oil field or whatever they call it. It's just a bunch of like oil drums, just like or laid sprawl all over the place with like a
hmm
little flag in the middle.
Yeah.
And this poor guy feels so bad. We see this one dude walking. I'm like, guys, right in front of us, right in front of us. We all lined up to like shoot the boy, and he's walking in by himself. Like God bless his soul. And then he goes in. I'm like, and then we don't know if there's enemies behind him or anything. And they were like, yo, shoot, bah, 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 bah. Like a firefight breaks out. That man gets hit easily 1,000 times. And he's like,
Jesus Christ.
and then he goes down and gets on his knee, and I was like, oh, he dead. And then we started looking for other people, and then we're looking, we're like, where are they? And then nobody ever showed up. That man, there's like a 3-minute like wait time before you can like
Go back.
respawn, go back to the spawn and then come back.
hmm
That man was so motivated, he came back. He came back and got smoked again.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he literally went all the way back to spawn and then came all the way back knowing that we were there. And then he tried to like sneak up on us, and then we just absolutely clapped his cheeks. I promise you that he did not stand a chance against the defense that we had set up there.
You would think that once if somebody, gets wrecked by a bunch of people, they're like, all right, let me try to go around or
Yeah.
something, But nah, this dude, he literally went to the same path and everything?
Yeah, like the same way. I was like, oh man, how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Like, and then we grabbed him, and that poor guy got smoked the second time. And I think we smoked him a third time, but this time he had buddies, and we smoked all of them too.
Jesus Christ, man. Oh yeah, dude, what was that one story you always tell us? You're like that legendary story that you were like by yourself when you used to go to play yourself by yourself.
When I was by myself. I think it's what I called like the Black Hawk Down situation,
hmm
where I was there like by myself, and there was this like citadel. This is at the old field called Godfather, R.I.P. Godfather. They're completely as the company as a whole is like passed away, unfortunately.
Damn.
So like, oh, so many memories. But yeah, like I was at this place called Uptown,
hmm
and there was like this big like building thing, and there was like 6 of us like stuck in there while we were getting absolutely surrounded. And then I remember it was like a Call of Duty mission, all like that. Like what mission would I relate it to? I think it was a one mission in Modern Warfare 2 where like they're like under super heavy fire, and they're like, Ramirez, take a magazine, and then they're like, and then that was literally me in that poor building. Like we were getting like that building was getting shot so much, like the like the building was made of like like wood, right?
I can imagine you hear
Like
that.
yeah, all you heard was, and then you hear the guy shooting back, like peeking and stuff like that. And then you
Uh-huh.
see one, like you would see the occasional dude that would peek up, and then you would just hear and then he would die. I was just sweating there trying to cover that location as best as we could.
hmm
Like literally, we were getting shot so much that the frames of the windows were like starting to peel off because the amount of BBs that were flying. So I was getting hit like all I was getting hit was like shrapnel of wood in my face. I was like I was like, oh my god. And we somehow won that game. I don't know how. We got completely surrounded. We pulled that comeback.
Damn, so you guys were just like pinned down into a building then?
Yeah, but I think that building was at like the defense point, so we just had to like defend it as best as we could, and we held our dear life.
Yo, oh my
Sad
God.
for him is.
Guys, if you ever like go to Airsoft and you have like people that sim, it's just freaking funny and great. They
Oh
just
yeah.
start yelling and stuff.
So
Especially when you hear like a loud grenade and then you just hear the thing.
yeah, like that's the best thing. It was like you see like one of your buddies get shot in front of you. He's like, he's laying on the ground, rolling around, like acting the part. It's the best thing ever. And then you hear the grenade or like the grenade launcher, and then
Yep.
it's just the best stuff ever. And then when you get into the Gucci games, like the helicopters and stuff, we still have to go to one day as a group. We still have to go to one of those games. But once you get like the helicopters, like you just hear like some dude heli above, like it's just
And then you hear
just absolute madness. Yeah, the helicopter just flies over you. Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, man. That sounds freaking intense.
That's the best stuff ever. Like it's the greatest stuff.
Oh my God. I want to experience one of those things like where you just pin down and be like, yo, what we gonna do? What we gonna do?
It's soon enough, man. Like once it has to happen to us. Like it always will.
Like
Also, if you don't go rogue, then yeah, you'll stay with the buddy, like you'll stay with the team, and then the team will be like,
no, I think the one thing that we experienced, I just remember this now, our most recent game where I think we had to capture a dummy and then you guys were just pushing and I'm like, all right, yo, I'm gonna go flank. And I was like hitting people left and right. I'm like, yo, I'm doing so good. And then, I don't know, I saw somebody, I was gonna get another kill, but then some dude was prone and he stood up crouched. And I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? I'm like, bruh, oh my God, I was
ah.
tight, dude. I'm like, dude, I was going ham. Because it was just me by myself. And I was just there alone. And I'm like, yo, oh my God, nobody's going to notice me. And I was just spraying people, bro. But yeah, and then all I
That's
just hear
like the
you
best
guys
of
just
getting
pushing and
stuff.
pushing. That was freaking great. Just seeing you guys push forward and stuff.
Oh yeah,
And then the voice saying that we won. Oh, so great. Even though I
oh yeah.
died.
No, the best thing ever for like my experiences was I put in that I think it was that same game I put a grenade
Oh
under the
yeah.
dummy.
Mm-hmm.
So basically they're supposed to pick up this like super heavy dummy, and then the grenades that I have, the way they work is there's like a little pin that'll punch a little CO2 canister, and then the CO2 will leak out into this like plastic like cup thing, and
Mm-hmm.
then it'll snap and you hear this humongous explosion. So I jerry-rigged it, and I was like, all right, here we go. They need to pick up this pilot, so I put a grenade under the pilot and then laid the pilot on top. So there I am. By this point, I was already dead. Like, they already, like, hit me, and I lasted, like, pretty long. And then I see this, like, and then I was like, I told the admin, I was like, can I just wait here because I put a grenade under the thing? He was like, yeah, sure, you can wait and then pick it up. But yeah, so there I'm sitting there like waiting, like watching the game unfold. By this point, our team had basically like lost like the defensive edge,
Yeah.
and then they were walking into where the pilot was, and I see like a row of like 6, 7 dudes like walk into that, and I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. So they're all like stacked up, acting super
Mm-hmm.
tactically, and then one of them was like, all right, I'm gonna pick him up, I'm gonna pick him up, and then I hear it, and then I hear a little the tiniest little. And I was like, oh boy, come on, blow up. 'Cause sometimes they could be duds where they don't go off.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, sometimes they don't go off, and it gets like it like bothers me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was there praying, please go off, please go off. And then all I hear is just boom from inside the helicopter. I'm like, yeah, yeah, like, and then even when I walk back towards you guys are like,
you're a
oh,
hella
we heard
happy.
it.
You're a hella happy. I saw
Everybody
your
in the
face.
team, everybody in the team was happy. They were like, yeah, because I brought the grenade as evidence,
Yeah.
and I held it up in there, and I was like a hero, and everybody's like, yeah, because I got like 6 in the map in one shot.
Yeah, because it was in a crashed helicopter, and it was like so tight the space.
Yeah, the space counted as a room, so like I got all 6 or 7 kills that were in there, and then somebody else like from the team had to, so all those 6 dudes had to respawn again,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
then like another dude had to like carry him out, so we killed a lot of time in that game, and it made it easier for us to get it. Oh, and in that same game we did the craziest trench warfare I've done to date in Airsoft. Like there's like these little like super narrow trenches dug out in like there's a place called, well, it's like they call it like the huts, and then past the huts is like trenches.
Mm-hmm.
So in that game, once they get the pilot, they can bring it to like a defensive position, and that was theirs, right?
Yeah.
So once they brought it there, we had to go and get the guy out. Well, basically take the pilot back, right?
Yeah.
So we were there, and then we had pushed up all the way to the huts, and then we had to start fighting for the trenches. And I was crawling, like low crawling, like Saving Private Ryan the first few minutes of the movie, like just like crawling on the ground, like rolling, tucking my body into like the tiniest spaces. So I don't get it. It was the best stuff ever. Best stuff ever.
Yo, one thing too, guys, is like, well, there are some stuff that you're prohibited to do, obviously, you know, not freaking going up to people and shooting them for no reason and such, but like, you could go a lot if you want. You could just like jump in, roll, prone. If you could get in there,
you could definitely do things that you can't do like in video games where it's like, oh, you can only do crouch, prone, or like stand up. There, I'm like crouching, jumping, diving, like squeezing onto tree logs and stuff like that. And you're just like super low crawls, like crawl running where you just like drag yourself across the floor like a snake.
You know what's my favorite?
Craziest thing.
You know what's my favorite part? Even though you and me are the only people in our group that do it, and even though they do it on COD, but you and I do it in IRL. The moment they start the game, we just sprint, bro. We just dip. That's the part I love the most. Every time I go, I'm like, yo, I'm ready to sprint, bro. I'm so ready. The moment I hear go, I bolted, yo.
I always bolt it because once I get to the objective, that's where I plan to like just hunker down and like defense, because defense in those games are the best. Yeah, I rip it as fast as I can to the objective. Like if I can get to an objective, I'll just like bolt it. And there's a lot of dudes who just absolutely bolt it over there.
Yo, guys, oh my god, what's funny is me and this dude were like sprinting, right? I remember there was a game we had to go on top of the hill, and we're like, dude, this is gonna be a hell of a run, but F it, yo. We're just gonna sprint through it. Yo, me and this dude get to the top, and we have 3 of our other friends down the hill. We're like, dude, what the hell's wrong with you? Hurry the hell up!
Oh yeah, they were breathing heavy. So, oh god, this hill is rough, bro. And I'm like, God, y'all too fat. It was absolutely, yeah, like.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, you and me were like in the hill, and you're like, yo, where's the other guys? I'm like, they're down the hill, bro. They're still coming up here.
I literally looked through my scope. I was like, is that who I think it is? It was horrible. They were so far behind. And I was like, all right. I was like, all right. I see how it is. Yeah, they were not motivated to run in any way, shape, or form.
Like I said, man, in COD, they sprint, but not in IRL, they just walk it.
Because in IRL, that's their real legs and like breathing. So they're like, so they were definitely not going to make it all the way up there.
Oh, man, but I love that moment every time the game starts, just hit the dips, yo.
Yeah, just run in there. That's the best part. That is well, I wouldn't say that's the best part, but that's a really good part of the game.
It's a good part. It's a good starter. Because, like, you just get the adrenaline, like, all right, yo, time to do this, yo, what am I going to do?
Yeah, so your blood starts pumping, you're, like, you start breathing heavy, and you're like, oh, here we go. Like, put it in the work. Here we go.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I absolutely love that stuff.
Another thing that's good about Airsoft, guys, is, like, the community is, like, very friendly and such. Like, nobody's, like, well, I'm pretty sure there's some toxic people out there, but, like, for the most part, would you say that there's barely anybody that's toxic?
Sometimes I've heard that in California there's a lot of like super like toxic people. But around here, like around like the New York area, like the tri-state, I haven't really heard of like toxicity like that. There's been a couple stuff, especially in the indoor ranges, where just people want to be stupid and they have like little scuffles and fights and stuff like that. But as a community as a whole, like I wouldn't say that it's too toxic. There's always like the favoritism. It's like, oh yeah, I got a cry tag. Like, oh, you have like $1,000 gun that can outperform my cry tag? My cry tag's still better though. Like, so there's gonna be toxicity and everything.
Yeah.
But it's always like the super like forgettable people that go there, not like the usuals that go. The usuals that go play Airsoft are typically like really, really cool people. So
yeah, from the lot of times I've been there, none of them have been bad experiences, to be honest with you. I mean, like, yeah, we have like tough games where we're like, dude, we just got like L's. But it was always fun. Like, we never got, like, yeah, there'll be cheaters and such. Like, you know, they don't call their hits and such. Guys, don't be a cheater. Just call your hits. Yeah, dude,
call your hits and
fun.
just do us all a favor. But
yeah, like, come on, man. You're ruining the game. But yeah, aside from those cheaters, We will always have fun no matter what.
But yeah, the game is fun whether you're losing or not. Like it's not. I guess it's just the experience of it. Like, that's all
Yeah.
I can really say. Just experiencing airsoft. It's like experiencing real life battlefield, real life squad, real life Call of Duty. Like it's just that. You know, you're there. You're having so much fun. The adrenaline's pumping. Your lungs are pumping. Heart's pumping. And it's just like the best thing ever.
hmm And just like most common things, freaking, it's always a big, big plus to go with your friends.
Yeah, if you do this with buddies, it's gonna be an experience. Even if you do it alone, like still an experience. You'll make friends in there
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like it's a great experience. I would definitely recommend it. Highly recommend.
Yeah, because even though, strangers and such, but like when you're in airsoft, you gotta call, you gotta be tactical and be like, yo, they're over here or they're over there. You always gotta talk to your teammates, right? Communication's key.
Yeah, if you can, I would invest in some radios and like headsets and stuff like that, which we need to do, which we need to get at
We
one
did do
point.
that one time, dude, and oh my god, I was freaking great. I'll say that. But I think the comms got like wrecked or something, and we couldn't like communicate with
No,
each other.
it's
Like,
because they're like really like cheapish comms. Like like I would definitely recommend if you can invest into like a decent pair of like communication, like two-way radios or like four-way radios would be like preferable if you have like a big friends group.
hmm
So always go with that, and then try and get a headset for like the full experience. You might be just running around, and then you just hear boo and then it's like, oh, we're pushing on southeast of your location, moving in. Like it just adds to like the whole like atmosphere, or like you can hear something like really clown shit where it's like where you're it's like yo on your left, haha, psych. Like it can just go either way with like how communications roll, and communications can make the game so much more fun.
Yeah, I remember, guys, our last game, we were playing with a Dominican group, and like I think most of them had comms, and it was just funny. Oye, está por ahí, yo, de para, coño, ¿qué está
Yeah.
pasando? Oh my god, it's freaking
Oh,
funny.
hold on. Let me try if I get. Oh, mira, coño, que está tu derecha, coño. That's all you heard. Like, and it's funny because a lot of like those communications, like the tactical style ones,
hmm
and they always have that like little like
Yeah.
that like little and that despite it not being crystal clear audio, it's always the best thing
Yeah,
ever.
because it's the best part of like, not the best part, but I would say it's almost close enough to the simulation of it, right?
Yeah, it gets really close, and it's super fun to just hear like like it's
Yeah.
not only that when you're getting shot at like by another player, you hear the BBs bouncing off like metal and wood.
hmm
It really is an experience that's like unmatched. Really, really cool.
Would recommend going there at least once in your life just to have the
Oh yeah,
experience.
give it a shot if you can. I highly recommend
And you
doing
don't have
that.
to like buy a weapon either. You could just rent out a gun that I'm pretty sure they would have that wouldn't
Yeah,
cost you too much, right?
yeah. Most of the fields usually have like a rental service where you can like rent a gun and like some gear like face protection and stuff like that. It's a little
hmm
annoying because it's like it's not the best stuff, so you're gonna get outperformed by like these dudes who are just like invested into these things. But like if you just it's still good to like do that because you still get an experience, and whether you're losing or not, like we said before, like it's just so much fun,
Yeah,
absolute
just
blast.
just give it a go. Like even yeah, like you said, even though the rental equipment is not all that great, but you're just testing the waters out. If you like it, then maybe invest a little bit on it, and and keep
Yeah,
going from there. If not, then
totally
you didn't
worth it.
spend that much money.
Yeah, like I mean, it's always good to like use a rental to like test the waters, like dip your toe into it. It's like if you like it, oh I like it, and then you can go a little further, and then you'll absolutely sink in money.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to, like doing rental, but then again, like I wouldn't go by the rental thing as well. Like sometimes a rental can sort of kind of ruin the experience because you're getting outclassed by like everybody there.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But even then, like you'll still have blast. I promise.
Oh man, good times, good times. Times I won't
Oh yeah,
forget with my friends. Yeah, I'll say
yeah.
that for sure.
That's absolute
And
madness that we've seen there.
and now that I have more time in my hands since I'm done with college, and hopefully I have money, I'll go there more often with you guys.
Soon enough, there'll be bread in the bank.
Soon enough. I hope so, man. All right, and now we're gonna get to our final topic of this
All right, here
podcast,
we
yo,
go.
and, and it's having to meet online friends, bro.
Meeting online friends.
Yeah, I remember. Well, I mostly meet my online friends in an app called Slowly, where
Oh boy.
It's just like having a simulation of pen pals where you send out letters and such. Yeah, that's my part of mostly having online friends. But you've met quite an amount of people online through VR chat, right?
Yeah, VR chat. I'm a pretty I'm a VR chat connoisseur.
I hate you.
But
How's
yeah,
how's the
like
experience on that?
I mean, it's pretty lame if you're playing keyboard and mouse, but if you have a VR headset, it can get kind of entertaining. It can get really really fun sometimes.
The experience
'Cause it
changed
can
really when you had the VR
uh
headset?
a little bit, yeah. No, actually quite a bit because you can move around, like you can like pretend that you touch stuff. Like I know that in the VR chat community they have something called like the phantom sense where it's like you almost feel something.
Oh, what the hell?
So it's really weird. Like somebody will go up to you and start like head patting you, and then you could swear that you just feel their hands just like absolutely like rubbing the shit out of your head, and you're like, "Oh, bro, what the hell?"
Are you serious?
Yeah, it starts to like develop after a little while, but it's like they're like head patting you, but they're not at the same time because your body just like instantly reacts. Oh, your brain just registers. Oh yeah, my head is getting patted. Maybe I feel it, and then your brain goes into like a little like weird mode, and then you just start sensing it a little bit. So that's why they call it like phantom
Dude, what the
sense.
hell? That sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Not only that, when you're looking at these like when you're in these worlds, because like it's creative liberty for these worlds.
hmm
Like you walk in and you'll see a tower, and you're like, bruh, all the way up there, and you're like, Jesus. So that's like super super crazy stuff on VR chat. But yeah, like slowly, I tried using it. It didn't really work for me.
I remember, guys, I think we were both talking about like, I guess just, having more people to talk to, and I recommended him slowly. And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot, and I'll let you take it from there, yo.
So yeah, I gave this thing a shot, and originally I was like, all right, come on, like modern technology. This is counterintuitive to modern technology. Why would I want to wait 2 days for like a text? Like that's essentially what it is. It's 2 days for a text. Like it can be a little annoying.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Sometimes it can be like pretty good, but it gets pretty bad when you wait for 2 days for a message and all you get is like, I'm not sure how to do this, but I have a biscuit. And and that's it. That's all you're gonna get. Like literally, I could not have been this salty in my life at that moment, but I was salty.
Yo, guys, this dude told me, he's like, yo, I'm getting a letter. It's gonna take 2 damn days. Yo, what the hell, bro? I'm like, dude, it's just part of the experience. Like, all right, man, I guess I just have to wait. And then this dude, I think during that same day, arrives like, dude, what the hell is this? Yo, what's good with people? I
I thought
seen
I was
that.
so angry. I was so genuinely like bothered. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
It's cause like I think I showed them from my point of view, like my letters and such. Like I sent like I want to say like a couple of paragraphs, to start conversation. Then they'll send me back paragraphs and to keep the ball rolling and such. And then I'm pretty sure this guy like might go this way. And his first experiences weren't that great. I'll say that.
It was quite. It left like a little like bitter taste in my mouth because I just got the stupidest messages after waiting so long for these messages, and just be like, "Yep, yep, they just wasted my time." Nice, like it's just like, ugh. Never again, never again. That's why I stick to VR chat. I can literally communicate like second to second.
Oh my god! But I met some quite nice people on Slowly, which I hope they're doing well. I haven't talked to them in a bit, but you can't lie. You've met one nice person on Slowly, and that was a nice experience for you.
Yeah, think she was like in Taiwan or something. It's unfortunate because like the conversations were going like really really swimmingly,
hmm
and
You
it
were
was
having
like
fun.
yeah, like that was like the first genuine person that I met that was like interesting, and they explained to me like about like that culture over there, and it was like really interesting to like learn about that stuff. But the app within itself, I just wasn't a fan really.
hmm
It just took too long. Like I would have loved to have communicated with this person like a little more rapidly
Yeah.
because it would have been absolutely perfect for that. Like it just would have been fantastic to like communicate with that person constantly because like there's things that like they miss and like days that pass and like interesting stuff that could have been explained.
hmm
But yeah, it was a little unfortunate that it just like ended there, and I was like, oh well, but it is what it is, you know.
It is what it
It
is.
is what it is. That's a
But yeah, you're like having great conversations with this person. Like you're having like long letters like mine as well, right?
Yeah, they were like really long letters, and it was like super interesting stuff too. It was like, oh hey, how you been? So it rained like crazy today, and then she would also send like pictures and stuff like that because we started like sending pictures to each other. I would send her pictures of like the entire like New York landscape. She would send me pictures of like this like beautiful river in like the town that she lived, like super cool stuff. So that like I would if you find somebody like that on that app, slowly give it a shot, keep it going because it's like super worth it. But yeah, like it is a little off-putting for like the 2-day messages, especially if you're contacting people overseas. Even like local people, you have to wait like a couple hours. It's like it's a little annoying. So.
Yeah, even though like, yeah, I would say so too, because I'll be having some points. I'm like, damn, dude, I gotta wait like a whole day for this person. Because one thing, guys, you'll know when they send the letter back, and then like the app is teaching you, oh, it's about to come in this amount of time or this amount of time. You're like, oh my god, bro, are you serious? Can I just get it now, please? But I have some friends that like I talk on Discord. We translated or transition from slowly to Discord, so we keep communications there now, and we talk every once in a while, just to keep conversations fresh, if that's the right word for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they have Discord, you know, doesn't
Yeah,
hurt
if
to
you could
ask
get a
them.
Discord, if you could get a Discord, I would highly recommend doing that, and then just getting off that app. Like, if that app is going to introduce you to somebody, cool. But after that, it's just whatever.
But it's cool to meet different people in that app. I would say so.
It is like the meeting part, yes, but once you get to like a certain point where you two want to talk a little more,
You just like,
highly, highly recommend switch that sucker as quick as you can, because promise you, you're not gonna want to.
You're gonna be impatient.
Yeah, it's a little annoying. So
It definitely is. Oh man. I
yeah.
I won't forget those 2 letters, bro. Those things were funny as hell to me.
Oh god, I was so absolutely hurt that they actually did that to me. I was, like, literally, you cannot waste somebody's time that bad. Like, it was hard.
Hey, it's funny, guys? This guy, I think, if I remember correctly, this guy responded with, I only have brownies, but nothing with biscuits. What's going on over there on your side?
Yeah, like... yeah, I had to, like, they gave me a stupid like response, so I gave him a stupid answer. I was like, all right, here we go. We want to play this game. I got you, dude. So like, yeah, like if you want to get like a little smart with some people, I would definitely recommend.
But there are some annoying people on there that just, oh my god, I had like a couple of them that just message or send me a letter constantly. I'm like, nope, block, block, block. I do not want to be bothered, please.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. Just leave me alone.
All right, man. So this is gonna conclude our podcast for episode 7, man. Do you want to share any of your social medias to the audience watching this video?
Well, let's see if my introvert ass has any social media. So, so I do have a Twitch. It's Sleepy Chariot. It should just be the exact same thing. By that point, I also have 35mm Airsoft on Instagram, where it's like take Airsoft pictures, stuff like that. I have a film camera for that one. I still need to go get the rolls developed. So if you guys are going to ever follow that, stay tuned. Stay tuned for our own Twitch, because I haven't really streamed ever. But it's a learning experience. That's all that counts, all right?
Yep.
That's what's inside that counts, not out. But follow me on Twitch, Sleepy Chariot, 35mm Airsoft on Instagram, and that's pretty much it, because I'm an anti-social bullshit. So.
Look, man, you're not the only one introvert. I'm also introvert as well.
We're all introverted.
We don't go outside, yeah.
Always have been.
Everybody in our squad are introverted as hell.
Oh yeah, dude, we're pretty bad.
All right, guys. Thanks you guys for watching this episode of Percast, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, peace out, guys. Yo.